So in about 10 hours, the sun is going to be leaving the Pisces season, leaving 29 degrees Pisces, and entering the Aries season where we welcome the spring equinox. And so it's going to be a wonderful transit that we're going to be experiencing. Sun goes into Aries at about 5 a.m. tomorrow on the 20th of March. I'm going to be up. I am going to be fully awake to experience it. And, I think it's a stellar event that you guys would want to wake up to witness. Anyway, just before we start the new year, we welcome the spring equinox. We welcome spring and the Aries season. We need to finish the Pisces season on the right tone. And the right tone is, one of reflection. So these are some of the things that we should reflect on based on the Pisces theme. Pisces is the 12th house, which is the final sign of the zodiac, with themes of, ending or, just bridging the end of a cycle with the beginning. Pisces energy carries spirituality, dreams, emotions, the subconscious mind. It's a time of intuition, a time of creativity, where we could easily be swept away by illusions, being moody, or even our fantasies. How to gauge this Pisces season from hindsight 2020 vision? We need to look at how intuitive we were, how spiritual we were. How did we show or flex our spiritual maturity, discipline? You could swap out the word spiritual for emotional. So again, these are things that you want to reflect on while we are, just preparing to go forward into the Aries season. All right, so reflect on how intuitive you were. How much did you trust your intuition? How correct was your intuition? When you got that gut feeling, did you act on it, and was it correct? And again, did you tap into your inner mystique? Number two, how compassionate were you? How empathetic were you during this Pisces season? Number three, how artistic, creative, or poetic were you? We know that during the Pisces season, we had Mercury in Pisces as well. And so Mercury doesn't like to be in Pisces. Our communication wasn't as direct and robust. However, we had the ability to communicate in a more artistic way. So how artistic were you? How creative were you? Or how creative were you when it comes to solving problems and different issues? Pisces being a mutable sign, how adaptable, how flexible, how versatile were you to the flow of life, and being open to divine timing? Last but not least, we need to reflect and gauge on our ability to manifest through imagination, or to manifest our imagination, basically bringing our heavens down to earth. Those are on the positive side. Let's get on the negative shadow side, or the neutral side. When it comes to the negative things that we should reflect on or gauge, how prone were we to escapism, avoidance, addiction, denial, procrastination? Number two, were we easily deceived or caught up in, illusions, delusions, lies? Number three, emotional overwhelmness leading to, procrastination or being passive. Number four, the lack of boundaries. The lack of boundaries. Pisces being a water sign, just lacks earth, lacks grounding, lacks boundaries. Themes of unconditional love and compassion, empathy for others. And so this could also make a person lack boundaries. And so how absorbed were you with other people's energies? Last but not least, we need to reflect and gauge on, just our consistency and focus. I could just look through my videos and see how inconsistent I was during this Pisces season. But Pisces, again, because we are more sensitive, we are more emotional, we are more moody, we are less focused. And so we need to reflect on how, focused we were during this month. Again, Pisces being a mutable sign, we need to reflect and gauge on how flexible, adaptable, versatile we were, especially when dealing with, affairs of the heart and of the emotions. Again, in a few hours, 9 hours and 50 something minutes, the countdown is on. We're going to be in the Aries season. We're going to be feeling a dynamic shift. So just before then, we should take a moment to be grateful for the now and to reflect on where we came from, so we know exactly where we want to go. Major farewell until we meet or greet again. I'm Astrologer Kevin Major, doing it major.